Well, my dears, if you have already walked through a waking dream, you should now be clear that the comparison of reality to motion picture is not just simple analogy. You really were there as a live character, while the other participants continued to move along as if they were sleeping and following some kind of external script. You might think that this comparison may not seem fitting. After all, we all understand that people sleep in bed at night, and during the day, they operate more or less consciously. However, you saw for yourself how negligible this proportion of more or less is when you noticed your own attention constantly falling into either inner or external screen. You undoubtedly experienced this, and now you know how it feels. From now on, whenever you go for a walk in a dream, you will catch yourself from falling back into the screen and drifting off to sleep again. Something distracted you, caught your attention, and you started thinking about something, and that's it. You cease to exist as an aware human being. You can't even call yourself your own. So, who owns you? Who are you taking orders from? You are being directed by external script, woven into motion picture, in which you are now one of the characters. What all this means, I shall gradually explain, not all at once. For now, you must be clear about one simple thing. Both in sleeping and in waking, you are in a film, being carried along in the stream of the script. You don't belong to yourself because your attention does not belong to you. The moment you wake up and take control of your attention, the script loses its hold on you. Of course, you have to go to work, attend school, and fulfill your daily obligations as usual, but not as strictly as when you're directed by the script. Unlike the other characters around you who are sleeping, you see yourself, you see reality, and you can consciously control your will, which you haven't been doing before now. This is your first step into a new level of self-mastery and mastery of your reality. You have woken up from the ordinary sleep many times, but you have not yet tried reaching a higher level, right? In an ordinary dream, you're helpless if you're unaware that you're dreaming. You find yourself inside a film, completely captured by the story, because your attention is immersed in the screen. But, unlike the other characters, you are capable of elevating your attention up another level. As if you can wake up in the dream and even go up 2 levels higher and wake up in reality. The characters in the dream can't do this. How are they different from waking people? They have no self-awareness. They have no sense of personal identity. They have no personal will. They are not free to act as if they see fit. They are subject to the script. They have no soul. They are simply templates, mannequins. When you learn to wake up in the dream, try the following experiment. Ask a dream mannequin this question. Who are you? They will try to avoid the question or will tell you what their role in the script is, but they won't say, I am myself. They don't have their own self. In the same way, you could ask the mannequin, do you know that I'm sleeping now and I'm dreaming of you? This question will throw them off because they have never fallen asleep and never woken up. The dream mannequin lives in a film just like a fictional character, once shot in a film roll. The only difference is that normal film is shot by normal people, whereas the film rolls of the dreams are stored in the eternity archives. They have always been there and always will be, as long as this universe exists. Living people, however, have a soul, will, and self-perception. They can say, "I am myself," although that is all they can say about themselves. Living people are aware of themselves, but their self-awareness, as you have seen for yourself, sleeps, and their will is used rarely when they need to do something. And what's even more important is that the will is used within the context of the current frame. But we'll talk about this a little later. I have already done you a great honor, spending so much time with you, my little fit-for-nothings. Make the most of this moment, admire me, praise me, flatter me. I am Tufti, your High Priestess.